Welcome to Let's Decode This Architecture with Paramashivam from Cloud and Technology. Today, we'll explore how to implement an OTP validation system using Microsoft Azure, inspired by an architecture originally designed for AWS by Jiju Thomas Mathew, and presented in this series by Rodriguez Manuel DeSilva and later a GCP version by Lakshmi GS. Let's analyze the key components on Azure. Refer to the architectural drawing shown. Azure API Management serves as the entry point for incoming requests, similar to AWS API Gateway. Manages requests for generating and verifying OTPs. Routes requests to appropriate Azure Functions. Azure Function generate OTP and Azure Function that generates an OTP. Saves the OTP to Azure Cosmos DB with the user's email or mobile number as the primary key. Sets a TTL, time to live, for the OTP using Cosmos DB's TTL support. Azure Function, verify OTP. Retrieves the OTP from Cosmos DB based on the user's email or mobile number. Compares the submitted OTP with the stored OTP. Returns the verification result, true, false or not existing. Consider unconventional process explained in article linked in description. Azure Cosmos DB, NoSQL database. Stores OTP with the associated user's email or mobile number. Uses TTL attributes to automatically delete and clean up expired OTPs. Cosmos DB triggers can be used to initiate actions based on OTP lifecycle events. Azure Functions, OTP Handler. Triggered by Cosmos DB change feed on document changes, such as OTP creation or expiration. Should have logic to determine whether to send an SMS or an email notification to the user using external APIs or Azure's email service, SendGrid or Azure Communication Services. Manages notification sending and handles OTP lifecycle events. Azure Services Overview. Azure API Management manages API requests and routes them to the appropriate Azure functions. Azure Functions, serverless compute service to run the code for OTP generation, verification and notification. Azure Cosmos DB, a globally distributed, multimodal database service that handles OTP storage, expiry and cleanup using TTL. SendGrid or Azure Communication Services, for sending email and SMS notifications to users. Architecture workflow. Users send requests to generate or verify OTPs via Azure API Management. The Generate OTP Azure function creates an OTP and saves it in Cosmos DB with a TTL. The Verify OTP Azure function retrieves and validates the OTP from Cosmos DB. Cosmos DB TTL provides automatic management of OTP expiration and cleanup. Notification handling. Azure Functions handle sending notifications based on Cosmos DB triggers. This Azure-based architecture provides a scalable, reliable, and cost-effective solution for OTP validation, leveraging Azure's serverless and managed services. It ensures efficient OTP management and integrates seamlessly with external services for user notifications. New episodes every Monday at 9 a.m. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Drop your queries in the comments section. Stay tuned for more insightful episodes on cloud and technology architectures.